What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Aquarius. What's up, Aqua? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings, and information is in the description box below. I have a side note for you. I feel like it's worth you doing something a second time. Another round, another round. I feel like it's worth you doing something another time. The second time around, I feel like it's going to be way better. Something is worth you trying again, or you doing again, or something like that, alright? Aquarius. A lot of people could be watching you, or a lot of people could look forward to watching you or seeing you or something like that. Like, you make people's day by just showing up, okay? You have know your worth. Taurus energy here with strength in reverse, number 35. Leo energy here, okay? I feel like you know your worth, all right? I feel like you know your value. You know what you're worth. I feel like somebody here is trying to make you overwork yourself, overstrain yourself. Someone's trying to make it seem like you don't know your worth. Look at you. You're doing too much. You know, I feel like someone's trying to make it seem like you're not emotionally balanced, like you're not making good decisions, like you don't know what you're doing. But you do. So money and stability is looking good. So clearly you're doing what you have to do. What is strength card in reverse and know your worth? This could be a Leo. The death card, oh, it's over. The 5 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse with the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. I feel the problem is that this person is spying on you, stalking you here, and they're seeing that you know your worth. This person is seeing that you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. So they're trying to make something hard for you because they feel guilty. Okay, the Death card and the King of Cups. I feel like you ended it with this person here. Bye. The Hierophant is here. I feel like you learned a lesson. This person is still heartbroken. The world, it doesn't matter. Something is over, so they're gonna have to get over it. I feel like whatever they're doing, they're gonna regret doing it. They're gonna regret doing the most. They're gonna regret trying to like make you do the most. Like, you know your worth, so you're not gonna do the most. But people are so stupid and dumb. Like, you see that Aquarius knows their worth, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to force Aquarius to not see their worth? Are you dumb? That's how they got here. So they're gonna keep seeing their worth. And they're going to know, okay, if you're doing that, then I'm going to do this. Or you're doing that, I'm going to do this. You're doing that, I'm doing this. People don't think, man. What is the Death card? Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I already said that. What is the Death card? The 4 of Pentacles. This person's still holding on to you after the ending. That's their problem. You still going. That's their problem. You don't understand what it's over means. You don't understand what signing these divorce papers means. That's on you. You hurting yourself. What's the 5 of Cups? The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel this person regrets it because this person knew that they could have that they would have had long-term stability. They would have had forever with you. You were the most stable person in their life. Wah wah wah. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? The 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and they're spying on you because they're miserable. They're not happy. So now they're spying on you or trying to get information from you without asking you, without talking to you about what you're doing. What's the King of Cups? The 7 of Cups. And you're going to keep them confused. You're purposely confusing this person. You're purposely doing it. You know they're spying on you. You know they're stalking you. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. You're purposely lying to them. You're purposely saying things and doing things that are not true. You are purposely doing this out of protection. You ain't doing it to be malicious. You're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it for protection. Okay, you're going to spy and you're going to stalk it? Well, I'm going to make you believe this, and I'm going to make you believe that, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to wear that, and I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to go over there. Now what? Keep up. Keep up. You can't. You can't. You dummy. 8 of Cups in reverse. Because this person's coming back on some what? 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Wands. This person is psychotic. It's stupid. If you're going to come back, you're going to come back on my terms, dummy. And with the Hierophant here, that's what's going to happen. Some of you guys don't even want this person to come back. They're not. Some of you guys, you need this person to come back for something. The 4 of Wands, right? Maybe you guys have assets together. Maybe you guys have children together, whatever. Maybe it's necessary that this person comes back and handles their business, right? Others of you, it's over, and they're And if they're gonna come back to you, they're gonna have to do it the right way, period. Because you have been doing things the right way, period. And you are learning a lesson. That's exactly what the universe wanted you to do. Okay, you're gonna force things on me now? You're gonna force things on me? Okay, well then I'm gonna do this. Okay, you're gonna do that then? Alright, great. Then I'm gonna do this. That's all the universe wanted you to do, was be willing to change on the whim. And because you were willing to do that, you're going to learn a lesson, and you're going to get some type of reward. Because whenever we learn a lesson, the universe always rewards us with something. And I feel like it's either, one, this person leaving your space, forever leaving you alone for good, or two, this person coming back into your life and doing something. You need them to come back for something, for a specific reason. That will happen too. Whatever it is that you want from this situation, it will happen because you did things the right way the whole way through, from the beginning to the end. You follow the rules, and that's why you're gonna get what you deserve. All right, this person's bugging and wilding. Everybody loves trying it. They're so stupid, and they always regret it. Anyways, over here, be proud of yourself, Taurus energy, with hope in reverse, number 27. Okay, I feel like you're very proud of yourself that you no longer have hope or faith in the situation. I feel like you never thought that you would be here. You never thought that you would ever look at somebody or a situation and be like, yuck. You know, I'm so happy that I left. I'm so happy that I don't have any hope for you anymore. I'm so happy this isn't a thing. I'm so grateful. Thank you, universe. You know, you're gonna be very, very grateful. I feel like you're very proud of yourself for detaching yourself from something, for losing hope for something, for not still wishing upon something. What is hope in reverse and be proud of yourself? You know, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Could be somebody in your family, somebody at work. I feel like you are repulsed by this energy. 9 of Cups in reverse, repulsed. Like if you were to see this person, you might even throw up. Okay, the 8 of Cups. I feel like that's why you walked away, right? The 9 of Wands in reverse with the 2 of Wands. But it's like you walked away and you were still too open to this individual. And I feel like, or the situation. And I thought with the 2 of Wands, you had to change shifts. Like you had to stop giving so much importance to this. And I feel like once you did that, once you started focusing on something else, it's like when you went back to this because maybe you had to, whatever, you were just like, wow, I don't even like this anymore. This is disgusting. This is yucky. This is oatmeal. That's just how I feel like oatmeal is disgusting. So that's why I said that. Anyways, what is the 9 of Cups in reverse? Don't try to be like, oh, you could try a flavor. No, I don't care. It's a texture thing for me. It's a texture. Okay, what's the 9 of Cups in reverse? Everybody always try to convince me to like oatmeal. No. Okay, the 9 of Swords. I feel like, you know, you're stressing because the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there's a part of you that feels like, well, if I don't have any hope for this, then does that mean that, like, they're going to be nice to me or whatever? Like, the Knight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you are more important to them than they are to you. Like I said, but what's the 8 of Swords? The 10 of Cups. But I feel like you're walking away from something and you're walking to your fulfillment. You're walking towards your happiness here. What's the 2 of Wands? The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like even though you're focusing on something, there's still remnants of this there. What's the 9 of Wands in reverse? The Tower in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have to completely... It's like you lost hope, but you still care about what they think. Who cares about what they think? You got to work on that. That's the next thing. There's levels, okay? I feel like the first thing was losing hope that you and this person will ever be together, that you and the situation will ever come back together, right? Or that things will ever be the same. The next thing is that you're going to have to work on not caring about what they say, not caring about what they think, okay? Also, focus on your health. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like something is not going to be successful, and that's just what it is, and you have to accept that. So it's like if something is not successful, then why do you care what the why do you care what the losing team has to say, right? It's like we don't worry about that stuff. You know, not to be whatever, but it's just giving like, don't sweat the small stuff. And who cares? They're disgusting. They're yuck. They're oatmeal. All right? You don't ever go towards that. You don't ever want that. You won't ever ask that. If it's even on your plate, you will let it sit there and go cold. You ain't eating it. That's the type of energy. If it even makes it, sorry about that. If it even makes it in your mouth, you will throw up. You will start doing that. That's how you feel. Okay? So who cares that is looking at you like, wow, you know that oatmeal is really healthy? You know that you can get so much vitamins and nutrients from oatmeal. Yeah, well, I can get the same things in other foods, and I'm very healthy. You know, it's kind of like you don't need the oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? You could get the benefits that the oatmeal is getting from somewhere else. So who cares what the oatmeal thinks? Oh, you're not going to eat me? No, I'm not. Oh, well, you're not going to be this. Yes, I am, because whatever you have, I can get it from this food. You know, whatever. Okay? And then you have lighten up in reverse. Leo energy with loyalty. Number 33, okay? I feel like you're really mad that you're having to choose yourself. Like, I feel like you feel like someone's supposed to be your partner in crime, or you feel like someone's supposed to have your back and they don't, and you're just like upset. Like, I don't think you have a problem. You're like, I'll choose me any day. But it's like you're like, you got me here. You got me to the point where I have to choose myself, and if I have to choose myself, that means fuck everybody else. And that's why you're mad, because you're just like, well, now you're on the death list. Like, now you're going to be in Antarctica forever. Because you made me have to do this. What is lighten up in reverse and loyalty? The Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Could be about work, the Empress in reverse. Oh my goodness. Could be a mother. Okay, I feel like someone here is not changing their perspective, and they will keep telling you they're not changing their perspective. They don't care what you say. This person is very, like, attackive. Like, they'll attack you. They're like, no. Like, they're attacking. This is not somebody who you can sit down and have a conversation with. They just attack. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to have to completely ignore this person, move out, move away, completely, like, stop answering their call. That Ten of Swords in reverse is giving me, you know what? Dropping the mic. I'm not even facing you. I'm not even going to allow you to even get to the point where you could betray me. I'm going to focus on my work. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Right? The Empress in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Because this person really does not want you to be great. Like, it's so obvious that you don't even have time for this person. I feel like you are willing. If this is your mom, you're willing to block your mom. This is your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle. You're willing to, you don't ever talk to me again, bro. Like, that's how you're getting. Like, you are, I feel like they don't want the best for you at all. With that Star in reverse. And I feel like you lost hope and faith for this person, for this situation. I feel like you're willing to start over new. What is the Knight of Swords here? You have the Eight of Cups, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person, it's like they forcefully implement the fact that they're not changing their perspective to then later walk away from it. Oh, you don't like that. Aquarius don't like a wishy-washy. Aquarius don't like somebody that can't stick to what they say. Especially somebody who's doing a whole hoopla. Literally created a whole freaking stadium, a whole stage, a whole conference. For them to be like 8 days later, you know what? Who cares? It doesn't even matter. What? That is the easiest way to get Aquarius riled up. What the do you mean? You just said we were doing this. Why are you switching up? Right? Y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that at all. Like, stick to who you are. Because, for you guys, that smells like a fake for y'all. That's like your You smell like you switch. You smell like you. Depending on who in the room is depending on what you're saying. What's the Hangman in reverse? The Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, this person feels like things can work out with them in this way. Okay, I also feel this person is not going to change. Okay, some of you guys are like, have they always been like this, or they just got like this? They've always been like this. They have obtained their friendships, their family, their jobs, all of that through this energy. But I feel like a lot of people are walking away from this person now, and you're seeing it. And I feel like you're next. I feel like they say the best for last. It's gonna be about work. What's the Eight of Pentacles here? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think you have no worries. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Because I feel like your money's doing good. You're working. Your money's coming in. Whatever. You're like, you're not about to stress me out, bro. Things are looking good for me. You're not about to do that. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Because you know this person is untrustworthy. Like, you just know that. And I feel like a lot of you guys have healed from the BS that this person did to you. You know, and you're just like, I see where you coming. I'm not even going to let you open that door. No, you can't come in. No, you can't come home for Christmas. No. Let me stop you right there. You have the Six of Wands. And that's why you're going to be successful. Okay? Choosing yourself. Being loyal to who you love. To what loves you. Because you don't trust this person at all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Alright. Alright, let's clarify. I mean, let's get you some advice. What is strength in reverse and know your worth? Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Number 59, okay? Yeah, so I feel like, you know, the universe wants you to be open to anything, literally anything, because anything is possible, all right? I do feel like with that Hierophant that we saw, you will be learning a lesson. You will be getting some type of reward, okay? So be open to that reward be coming from any direction, okay? I feel like something really big is coming in for you, because I feel like it's like you were already going through a difficult time, and then someone is like pressing their boot on your neck type of energy, and you still kept it good with that Hierophant. You still did things the right way, right? You still did not try to like get one up on this person. So I feel like you have really good things coming to you, but you got to be open to it coming from anywhere, all right? You have believe in yourself, squirrel spirit. Yeah, I feel like the thing about you is that you keep an open mind, okay, towards everything. You keep an open mind towards everything, and I feel like you don't, it doesn't bother you to work. It doesn't bother you to get your hands dirty. You're not a lazy individual. You're willing to do what it takes always, and that is why you're going to be successful, okay? And I feel like because you believe in yourself before anybody else is also why you're going to be successful. Keep choosing you. Keep listening to your own voice, okay? What is be proud of yourself and hope in reverse? You have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter, number 28. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold, number 4. And Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery, number 8, okay? So, you know, I feel like you could be kind of like, what was the point of this? What was the point of starting this and then losing hope in it? What was the point of even beginning this if I was going to end up losing hope in it from the first place? Well, everything, there's a lesson that we're meant to learn with everything, okay? Also, you have to understand that everything is temporary, right? Even us. So there's that too. But there is definitely a lesson that you were supposed to learn here. And with be proud of yourself, I feel like, you know, you had to learn to trust yourself. You had to learn to listen to your own guidance. You had to learn to give yourself props when you that's just one thing maybe, but I feel like for a lot of you is other things. Okay, but with life is a mystery, it's like you will find out what you need to know after everything is said and done. Clear out the clutter. I feel like you are doing that here, okay? Also make sure that you are keeping your mind as positive as possible. Make sure that you're not overloading yourself as well, overworking yourself as well. Keep your mind as fresh and light as possible. Be outside, be with nature more if you can. Badger spirit, be bold and fearless. Okay, yeah, I feel like that could have also been what this situation was trying to show you. Like, you know, you can't be scared. You have to be bold and fearless. So this situation could have turned out in a way where you had to be bold and fearless, and you had to say fuck it. You had to throw yourself in the fire. You had to be proud of yourself for throwing yourself in the fire and then getting yourself out of the fire, right? Because you got to understand, Aquarius, that a lot of y'all, when you doing this, a lot of people could not do what you did, bro. A lot of people cannot throw themselves in the fire, and then on top of that, make it out, and then take themselves out of it. Some people throw themselves in the fire and they stay in the fire because of fear and they burn. You didn't do that. You said, okay, I see I got to be in the fire, but I know I can't stay in the fire too long. I'm going to work my way getting myself out of the fire, right? And it's like, you know, all of that, everything from the beginning to the end was meant to show you to be proud of yourself. And it was also meant to teach you to be fearless and bold, okay? What is loyalty and lighten up in reverse? Someone thinks about you all the time, all right? You have elephant spirit. Learn from the past, number 25. With buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide, number 10. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you are learning from the past. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody who have kids. Like I said, I forgive, but I never forget. Was that you that said that too, or Scorpio? No, whatever. But with the elephant spirit, you know, you forgive, but you never forget. You always are going to remember what this person did. You're always going to remember, yeah, I remember when I was 7 and you did that to me. Yeah, I won't ever forget that. And people need to understand, like, you leave a mark. Everything that you do to somebody, everything that you say to someone, people are going to remember that. And I feel like you guys have a very good memory, and you remember when people do you wrong. And that's your protective mechanism. You remember, oh, you backstabbed me back in 2017. Yeah, I ain't coming near you ever again. And if they try, the first thing that comes up is that 2017 incident, right? I feel like, you know, you learned, you caught on, right? You're like, I know what you're about to do. I learned this lesson already. Let me set myself up for success, right? And and you're gonna do it, and great. The abundant universe will provide. You have money coming towards you. You have stability coming towards you. The universe is going to provide you with whatever you need to keep yourself above water, okay? So don't you worry. You're fine. As long as you learn from the past and don't make the same mistakes, as long as you remember who you're dealing with here, you'll be fine. Okay? And I feel like you know exactly who you're dealing with. I feel like you know them more than they know you. Okay? And that's also your advantage. You have Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacle, number 50. Yeah. I feel like you guys are so hard-headed that you will overcome any obstacle. There is not an obstacle that you won't overcome because you see it through. You know, unless the universe comes in and like whatever, but you're not getting any stop at all. Okay? That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.